My name is Olivia, and I've lived in Chicago my entire life. I love three things: black coffee, old books, and silence. Not necessarily in that order. Every morning at 8:12 a.m., I'd walk into Tanner's Beans, a quiet coffee shop on 9th and Wabash. I'd order the same drink, black, no sugar. And every morning, the same guy would forget my name. His name was Mason. Brown eyes, tattoo on his wrist, a voice that belonged on late-night radio. He was the barista who never remembered I'd been coming for 3 months. "Name for the order?" he'd ask with that ridiculous smile. "Olivia," I'd repeat, forcing a polite grin. And yet, every day, he'd write something else. Olive. Live. Livia. Once. Onion. But I never corrected him, because even when he got it wrong, it felt like he noticed me in a way no one else did. Then came the snowstorm. The city shut down. Roads were iced over. But Tanner's was open. And I was there, because habit doesn't care about weather. I was the only customer. He handed me the cup. This time, it said, "Always Olivia." I raised an eyebrow. He said, "I never forgot. I just liked seeing how far I could push your patience." I laughed. Actually laughed. And it felt warm. Dangerous. That day we talked. About books we never finished. About breakups that left more questions than closure. About why people hide in cities. He said, "You carry silence like armor." I said, "You throw smiles like they're shields." For weeks after, we met at that same table. Not as barista and customer, but as two people finally letting their walls melt. Then one morning, I arrived, and Mason wasn't there. I waited. 10 minutes. 30. An hour. The manager said he quit. Left a note. Said he had something to chase. No contact. No explanation. My coffee tasted bitter that day. 2 weeks passed. I stopped going. Stopped hoping. Until I found a package at my apartment door. Inside, a book with a coffee-stained cover. Inside the first page, a handwritten letter. "Dear always Olivia, you reminded me that silence can be beautiful, but only if it's shared. I left because I needed to finish something. A book I started long before I met you. It's published next month. And it's called The Girl Who Drank Black Coffee. If you're free next Sunday, 8:12 a.m., I'll be waiting at that corner table, this time with 2 cups. My hands trembled. My heart didn't. That Sunday, I walked into Tanner's Beans. And there he was. Mason. Smiling like he never left. 2 cups on the table. And finally, a name spelled right. Mine. Sometimes, the right person doesn't walk in with a grand gesture. Sometimes, they just remember your name, even when they pretend not to.